Hold on. What the hell?
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. بسم الله لا اله الا الله لا اله الا الله.
They drove through the desert alone. They weren't. A woman in white moving toward a car with inhuman jerks, lights flickering on ridges where no one lives, growls from the darkness matching no known animal, figures sprinting across highways before vanishing. Holes dug into the earth with no explanation, something following, stopping when you stop, watching just beyond the flashlight's reach. Tonight, the most terrifying desert encounters ever caught on camera. In January 2015, a driver named Pyro was traveling on a dark desert road between bushes when a woman in a full white dress with long black hair suddenly appeared. She started moving toward the car, but something about the way she moved wasn't right.
Hold on. What the hell?
The witch-like figure kept advancing with jerky, unnatural movements as the terrified driver screamed and reversed until she finally moved toward the bushes and he was able to drive off. The way she moved raises the question of whether she was human at all. Some believe desert spirits appear in white to lure travelers off the road, and the fact that she vanished into the bushes rather than running suggests Pyro may have encountered a djinn or something that was never physically there to begin with. In July 2019, Joey Mack and his friend Brennan were riding dirt bikes in Batista Canyon near Hemet, California, about 45 minutes deep into the forest near a state prison, when they encountered a girl walking alone in a creek bed, staring at Joey, dressed too nice to be homeless, and carrying something wrapped up that she didn't want him to see.
What the fuck? Where did she come from? Okay, that is creepy. That is so creepy. Brennan's gonna freak out. Do I go back and look for him? What the hell? Where did she come from? Where did she just come from? I gotta go find Brennan. This is like something out of a freaking movie right now. I feel like I'm being pranked right now. We're literally so far from anything, guys. 45 minutes that way on a bike, and then, you know, 30 minutes from this prison back to the freaking ghost girl. What was she doing out there?
Dude, I heard you yell and take off.
Well, yeah, because I was saying there's bees. You went through like a gigantic swarm of bees.
Did I?
Yeah, and I'm like, turned around.
Once I just got real lucky.
Yeah, it was a sign. The bees were a sign. I turned around, I'm like, sorry, Brandon, I gotta leave you. And then it was all fun and games until a freaking ghost girl just comes out of nowhere. And I was like in shock. She was, oh, what she was doing, we were just staring at each other. And then she had something wrapped up. I was trying to look at it, and she like wasn't down for it. She was out there, and then she took off running at you.
Yeah, that was the weird part. You left me. And so I'm sitting there, and that's when I saw the bag. So it must have been Ghost Girl's bag in the trees hidden. So I finally turned around and she starts chasing me.
Dude.
And I had to run out of there.
That is...
I'm still kind of worried about what she had wrapped up in that.
I don't know what... That was weird as heck.
Later, while editing the footage, Joey's girlfriend searched for missing persons in the area and found Carly Goose, who had gone missing from Bishop 3 hours away, and Joey was convinced the girl looked exactly like her.
And it popped in my head. I was like, dude, that is her. I have a weird feeling it's her. So what we're going to do is we're going to call it in just to make sure it's not. It's better safe than sorry. If you guys ever run into this kind of stuff, it's good just to turn it in so they go check it out and make sure she doesn't need any help. So we're going to call right now, turn it in, and then see what's going on with it, really. So let's call it.
He called the Hemet Police Department with detailed directions, and the officer went out that same night at 9 p.m. into the forest, calling Joey back at midnight with unexpected news.
Obviously, it's not my place, but he said, good job. He's like, your directions led me straight to him. They ended up sleeping in like a little ravine in there, and they were able to return back to their parents. So it ended up being a happy ending, which I'm glad. Unfortunately, it was not Carly, but if you guys haven't heard about her whole story, I'd go check it out. She's still missing.
It wasn't Carly Goose, but he had found two missing teens, a 15-year-old girl and her 17-year-old boyfriend who had run away from home and been missing for 2 days, sleeping in a ravine. If the girl Joey encountered wasn't Carly Goose and wasn't one of those two teens found in the ravine, then who was that third woman in the creek bed miles from any roads or cars? What was she carrying wrapped up in that bag she hid in the trees? And why did she aggressively chase Brennan when she'd been acting so spooked just moments before? In April 2017, odd footage emerged from Portugal showing a weird creature far away in the desert, walking in broad daylight. When zoomed in, the figure looked like a huge mudman moving in a slow, slumpy way that didn't match normal human movement. Was this some kind of desert creature camouflaged in mud, or something else entirely? The way it moved suggests it wasn't human, and the fact that it was out in the open desert in full daylight raises the question of what it was doing there and where it came from in such a barren landscape. In June 2017, YouTuber Omar Gosh TV entered the Tonopah Historic Mining Park in the Nevada desert to attempt a In July 2024, YouTuber Gerbear and his wife Tiffany were sitting with their lights off in a desert surrounded by mountains when Tiffany noticed something moving in the valley below, and Gerbear spotted a light flickering on the ridge above. But there was no one else out there. As they hiked deeper, they found strange holes dug into the ground near a dry riverbed, too deliberate to be natural, as if someone or something had been excavating.
Oh, look at this one. Nothing going on. I'm going to be chucking rocks.
Oh my gosh.
Look at this hole. This is weird.
It's like people's been here digging. These are like dug holes. Any smokies? Look at this hole.
You and your fascination with holes.
I love them. Look at this one. Whoa! What is doing this?
Tiffany saw something moving in the darkness ahead, right in the direction they were walking, but when Gerbear aimed his fading flashlight at the spot, nothing was there.
Oh, what? There's something over there? Why ain't my light turning on no more? Where? Is it? Whoa! Son of a gun. Is it big? Oh man. Whew. Which way? Well, I was trying to get that live going, but we got really crappy reception.
I'm leaving.
All right, let's go. Where'd you hear it from? Over here?
I didn't hear it. I saw it. I saw it move.
You saw it move?
Yeah.
Over here?
Yes.
Well, let me go first then.
Then both started hearing sounds behind them, something following, matching their pace, stopping when they stopped.
All right. No, it hasn't yet. It's not giving out a ton of light though. When that red light comes on, I think that means like I have 20% juice left. Okay. I just heard it again back there. There is something following us.
Gerbear heard a deep, guttural snarl from somewhere close, a wet growling sound unlike any animal he knew.
It is a little sandy. Actually, this light was helping too. Yeah. Got all the lights on. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, I just heard a big, like, snarly. Did you hear that? It was a snarl. It was like a big, like a, yeah, like, something like if you're about to hack up a loogie or something. Sound like somebody about to hack a lug. What would make that noise?
Near the end of their hike, he saw something large and black moving just below a ridge edge, and the moment he lost sight of it, they ran.
I may not be following us. And you're interested in a triangle.
Yeah. Oh, I'm glad that wasn't a big spider just crawling on me. Oh yeah, there's tarantulas out here too. So we might be able to see one of those. I think somebody did some camping right there. Some stealth camping. Can you imagine sleeping in that thing? What? What was that noise? Man, my flashlight's so freaking... It's not doing too good. Not doing too good. We're definitely gonna have enough light to get back. Because my little camera light's still pretty charged. The one on top of the camera, I don't know, it could be about out.
They made it out at midnight, still 100 degrees, but whatever tracked them through that desert never crested the hill, or at least they never saw it do so. What was digging those holes? What makes a snarl like that in the California desert? And why did it follow them for miles without ever closing the distance? In July 2025, a footage surfaced from a deserted road showing a tall figure in black sprinting across the highway before vanishing into the darkness.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم بسم الله لا اله الا الله لا اله الا الله لا اله الا الله اعوذ بكلمات الله التامات من شر ما خلق.
Locals recognized it immediately. Abu Fanas, the legendary desert jinn said to appear as a flickering light that lures travelers off the road at night. The figure moved fast, unnaturally so, with a gait that didn't quite match how a person runs. Was this just someone crossing at the wrong moment? Or did a driver finally capture Abu Fanas on camera? And if so, where was it leading them? In July 2023, a driver was passing beneath the cliff, known as Musalla Makma'al in Wadi Nakai, when a blinking light appeared in the distance ahead. He immediately began reciting the azan while driving, following an old instruction from hadith that says when you see a ghoul, a type of jinn that lives in desert areas, you must call the azan quickly.
ومثل كلمة خبيثة كشجرة خبيثة اجتثت من.
Locals know this light as Abu Fanus, and the warning is always the same. Turn back, close your eyes, and walk the opposite direction, because if you follow it, you will never be seen again. The driver kept praying and kept driving.
وسخر لكم الفلك لتجري في البحر بأمره وسخر لكم الأنهار وسخر لكم الشمس والقمر دائبين وسخر لكم.
The light eventually faded, but what was waiting at the end of that road if he had followed it instead? In May 2019, YouTuber Cryptid Hunter and his friend Michael Scott entered a small cabin in Goldfield, Nevada that once belonged to a woman named Jewel, one of the most popular prostitutes in the town's red light district who passed away with no family to claim her body. The cabin is known for one unsettling detail. The door locks on its own from the inside after you exit, even when no one is in there. Inside, both investigators heard footsteps shuffling around them, but when Cryptid Hunter went outside to check, no one was there.
Because I keep hearing something and I don't know what it is. Like I just keep hearing almost like a footsteps or like almost like a tapping. I don't know if it's. Is there anybody else around here walking around outside or no?
No, we're the only people out here right now. Here. That's a police siren, but besides the police siren, what we're kind of hearing is like footsteps.
Yeah, like somebody walking. It's almost like there was a second story for somebody to walk on.
Yeah.
But there isn't.
Yeah. I don't know if you guys can hear it. Please let us know in the comments, but it definitely sounds like footsteps.
Yeah.
Oh.
A previous guest reported the same thing. The husband left to use the restroom, came back minutes later, and the door was locked from the inside while his wife slept, untouched.
So you guys let me know in the comments if those flagpoles sound like footsteps to you. So I'll stay quiet for a second and let me know. All right, so to me, guys, at least to me, it does not sound like those flags are making the same sounds as shuffling of feet or footsteps. Because when we're in there, it sounds like literally footsteps are walking around us. But as you can see, nobody else is out here. The only people that are inside is Michael and myself. Michael's in there by himself right now. He's working the paranormal box. But we were told, like Michael said just a little while ago, there was a couple that was staying in this room. And the husband got up to use the restroom. His wife stayed asleep. She did not wake up when he got out to use the restroom because there is no restroom in this room. They have to go over there. So when he did that, he came back a little while after he was done and the front door was locked. His wife says she didn't do it, and we have been receiving reports that there's paranormal activity inside this room. So could it be Jewel or could it be one of her customers? We don't know, but that's what we're trying to find out.
Just waiting for her next customer.
What's up, Jewel?
It's when you're sitting in here in the dark by yourself.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's weird. You get a weird feeling.
The energy changed on you?
Yeah, almost like you could tell something's in here.
Uh-huh.
I didn't hear anything though. I didn't see anything, but almost just like that feeling of being watched.
Yeah. Well, I went out there and there are the flagpoles, but you can hear the difference between the flagpole.
When left alone, Michael described the feeling of being watched, but couldn't pinpoint where the eyes were coming from. Cryptid Hunter noted the energy felt like a cautious welcome, the kind a working girl might give a new customer she hadn't yet sized up.
I'm gonna use my dowsing rods and see if she'll come out and talk to us. The shuffling of the feet outside is pretty strong. Jewel, if you're in here, you can talk to me with these rods that I'm holding. I don't know if that's you moving them already, but if you are, I appreciate it. If you're in here with me, can you cross the rods for me, please? Thank you. Where are you standing, Jewel? Point the rods in the direction where you're standing, both of them. I don't know if it's me moving the rods. My hands are moving a little bit. For some reason, like Michael said, the energy in here when you're by yourself completely changes.
During a spirit box session, a voice said, "Hello," clearly, followed by what sounded like "plenty" when asked how many men Jewel had slept with.
Jewel, can you say the name of one of your customers or your own name for me, please?
Can you say your name really clear for us? Really clear and really loud. To me, it kind of sounded like you're in my room or in my room. Hello.
That was the guy's voice that said hello, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty clear. That said hello. Hello, are you speaking to Jewel? Is Jewel here with you, sir? Jewel, who's your gentleman that is in here with you?
So who is still locking that door from the inside, whose footsteps are circling visitors in an empty room? And is Jewel still waiting for her next customer? In November 2024, a TikTok user uploaded footage of her family's drive to the movies when multiple lights appeared in the sky above them.
Light, and then there's a big, big bright light.
They're absorbing around it.
Mom,
I know, Ella.
I'm scared. Where? The one that's...
Bro, I'm telling you, that there was a ton of lights right now lit up. It's just hovering there.
The white thing on the top? The white dog?
Wait, bro.
No, I'm scared. I'm not scared, but that's crazy though.
It's just there, bro.
What is it, Daddy?
The man in the car called his brother, who confirmed he was seeing the same thing from a different location. When the camera panned to the side, a saucer-shaped object was clearly visible hovering low over the houses.
There's a one. Oh my god.
It hit over here by the trees, bro. It's behind the houses now. Bro. Babe, you want me to pull forward? You see them, bro? You see them? Over there, bro.
My heart's pounding.
I'm crying right now, bro.
Don't move, please.
Yo.
I see a radio right there. That's what
Bro.
Two witnesses, two locations, one object that shouldn't have been there. What was hanging in the sky that night, and why are sightings like this becoming harder to dismiss? In October 2025, BuzzFeed Unsolved investigators spent the night at the Clown Motel in Tonopah, Nevada, a 73-year-old roadside motel built directly beside an old cemetery by the children of Clarence David, a miner who lost his life in a fire in 1942, left behind 150 clown dolls. The motel now holds nearly 2,000 clowns, with another 3,700 in storage, all donations, including one named Charlie that arrived anonymously with no note and keeps losing fingers and parts of his head no matter how many times he's repaired.
I cannot forget about him. I was going to say, man, you don't know my name.
So, yeah, is there anything special about Charlie?
Yeah, the special about Charlie, you can see a lot of damages. His head, fingers, somebody cut it,
Yeah.
People, they rent him to go to their room.
Oh.
And, it's very firm. It's not like a solid,
Right.
So there's every single time, finger is gone, head is gone, Then I find out, I asked the old owner where he bought it from. He said, no, somebody banned it front of his property, in the office room.
Yeah.
And they have nothing, no note, nothing is there.
Wow.
So I think the people who donate it, they can see too, but they're not telling, oh, that's my clown,
Right.
Nobody so far came and see it.
Man, so Charlie here is a bit of an orphan then.
Oh yeah, that's right,
Yeah, wow.
The owner admitted that during COVID, when the motel was empty, he'd fall asleep at the front desk and feel someone nudging him awake at midnight. But when he looked around, no one was there.
And I feel somebody may, wake up, man, go to the room, Sorry. I'm just assuming maybe somebody just like, maybe it's 12 o'clock now,
Right.
Yeah.
But when you look around, there's nobody there.
Nobody's there.
But you don't think it could be Charlie?
Yes and no, because I didn't see it, but
that's true.
Yeah, I'm just assuming. Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah. This is all the small figurines. What you see, this all from the Europes. When we came here, it was only 800 clowns.
Wow. And this all was a donation.
All section, all donation. Everything is a donation, 100%.
Okay.
We don't buy even the single anything.
Right.
All are donation. And also somebody donated here. You can see that one as a fire, and they survived. There was a fire in the church.
Okay.
And the clown was there, but they survived and they donated us.
So the whole place burned down.
Burned down, and
these
they
guys were
survived.
still...
Yeah.
In room 108, known for a spirit called the Trickster that moves and hides guests' belongings, the investigators heard what sounded like someone trying their door handle, but when they opened it, the hallway was empty.
Haven't really gotten anything. Maybe let's turn all the lights on. Do one more sweep, I guess.
Yeah.
Unless you...
Yeah.
What was that?
It sounded like someone was walking in.
It sounds like someone's out there, but I didn't
But that
see
sounded
anyone.
like someone tried the door.
Yeah, it did sound like someone tried the door. I agree. Okay, that's weird. Perhaps that was Charlie.
Maybe.
So that was a bit weird. It sounded like someone tried to open our door, but there was nobody out there. When I opened the door, it sounded like there was...
Outside in the cemetery, where 14 of the 17 miners who didn't survive the 1911 Belmont mine fire are buried, the spirit box said 7, then 10, and 7 plus 10 equals 17.
Is there anyone from the Belmont fire that would like to talk to us? Did you hear that? No, it said 7.
7?
Yeah. It just said 7 again.
Say 7 what? Ask 7
Yeah.
what?
What does 7 mean? It just, I swear it was like 7 is luck. It's weird.
And
It just said 10.
whoa, hey, 7 plus 10, 17 miners in that Belmont mine fire.
As they thanked the spirits and prepared to leave, a loud metallic bang erupted from somewhere in the cemetery, close enough to feel like it came from right in front of them.
Yeah, I agree. Because we don't have ill intentions, you know?
Yeah.
We're just, what the hell was that?
Whoa.
Here, flip it around. Maybe we spoke too soon?
Yeah.
That was like, I mean, play it back.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
sounded almost like metal banging or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
What the hell was that?
I'm like trying to think of what that could have been.
I honestly could not
Yeah.
tell you what that could have been. And it was close enough to where it definitely came from the cemetery.
Yeah.
Moments later, while wandering to find the source, they stumbled directly onto Clarence David's grave, the man whose clown collection started it all. So what keeps waking the owner at midnight, who tried the door in room 108, and was that bang Clarence's way of making sure they found him before they left? In November 2025, body cam footage was released, showing the moment deputies responded to what they thought was a brush fire on a remote stretch of Table Mesa Road, north of Phoenix on New Year's Eve, 2021.
The mannequin? You can't tell?
That's the most detailed mannequin I've ever seen in my life.
So is there any burned body or?
Yeah, there's a mannequin. Sarge, I can't. It's possible this might be a body.
When they arrived, they found what appeared to be a mannequin in fishnets at the bottom of a ravine until they got closer and realized the details were too real.
Fishnet stockings on, and it looks like his.
Could it be a girl then?
I don't know. His hair is short. I think it's a guy dressed as a girl. And there's 2 guys that are here also too, and at the top of the hill where he landed, it looks like there's blood up there. So I think we might have something here.
Blood was found at the top of the hill where the body had been dragged and thrown over the edge. The remains were identified as 41-year-old Benjamin Anderson, who had called a friend hours earlier, saying he felt weird and lightheaded before hanging up, the last time anyone heard his voice.
I hope the fire extinguisher doesn't mess up the evidence. Hey, Sarge.
Hey. So, like I said, Peachtree is a crime scene. Don't.
Right here too. Did you get my photos?
Yeah. Can you tell? Does it have genitals?
I can't see it. It's too tucked in. I can't tell. But there's blood up here at the top of the hill where it looked like It looks like a body dump, Sarge, that somebody drug him and threw him off this little cliff. Okay, guys, I walked down around the thing. I went down to the bottom of the hill. I think it's a real person.
We gotta put it out.
I used the yellow as obviously my fire extinguisher because they weren't sure if it was a mannequin. When I walked up, I wasn't 100%. So I mean, it was already, the flames were already going on him. So I put it out, and obviously I got down to a smolder, and I'm 95% sure it's. You can see what?
Flowing coming through his foot.
I think. Well, no, that looked to me like his toe. That looked like to me. Like I said, I went down there. If there's something that you could do to take care of the smoldering, but be as very cautious as possible, not to disturb too much.
Once the flames were out, the debate was over. The heat had stripped away the illusion, revealing details that plastic mannequins don't have.
Is confirmed human? Yeah. Okay, all right.
His Lexus was tracked to a hotel parking garage where strangers were seen inside it, and when police finally located the car at a nearby college lot, it had been torched just like the body.
As I'm crossing over the hill, I see the blue truck. I said, oh, there it is. And then I can see the smoke. One kid, a younger kid, he was in the truck. The other two, Brandon and Brian, were here on the point looking, and I only saw Brandon, and Brian went down there to confirm because he looked like from up top, looked like a mannequin. So Brian, he's military. He hiked down there to look, and he says, and then as he's coming up the hill, I'm going, it's human. And then they said, well, if it's a mannequin, it's the best detailed mannequin we've ever seen.
How'd they get back here? I don't get it. Well, I get it, but how did they know something was going on? Smoke?
They're looking to target shoot.
Okay, they were coming back here to target shoot, and they came across this. Did they have any interaction with the caller?
They came across with the caller. Okay. The caller, said, hey, I think there's a mannequin burning down there and there's a fire. So they passed, because as the black car's pulling out, they were pulling in, and that's when they said, hey, I think there's a mannequin burning.
So the caller said something to these three boys.
Correct.
They were coming out here to target you.
Correct.
So they stopped right here.
Because they saw the smoke. Okay.
I was like, okay, I'm just gonna back up and stop, see what is that fire. And I stopped, and I look, I'm like.
For nearly 4 years, the case went cold until September 2025, when investigators charged a father-son duo, 24-year-old Jaden Kaufman and his father Richard. But Jaden wasn't hard to find. He was already in prison for shooting another young man months before Ben's murder, a crime he'd been released from due to lack of evidence, making him a free man that New Year's Eve.
What the And when I reported, I wasn't sure about if it's a real body or a mannequin. When we first got how
Did you see any cars leaving or nothing?
Nothing. I tried to look around, see if there's anything else. It was just something right on side out on the fire. Something red. And
the most disturbing detail, investigators found no connection between Ben and the Kaufmans. No shared friends, no disputes, nothing. Ben appears to have simply crossed paths with a predator on a holiday morning, canceled brunch because he felt off, and never made it home. In April 2025, YouTuber Dave Explores was scanning Google Maps when he spotted something strange in the Nevada desert outside the near-abandoned town of Luning, an old bus, a cabin, and a cluster of structures that shouldn't have been there. Inside the 1950s bus, he found someone had been living there, cooking pots, clothing, a knife, a canteen, all left behind as if the owner had simply vanished.
It's gonna be very sketchy. Oh wow, that's cool. Still opens and closes. Check this out, guys. Yeah. Someone was living here. All the controls, and look at the size of the steering wheel. Be alert, look when backing up and turning. I always wanted to push one of these. I never had the opportunity. Imagine we get stuck in here. Well, that's cool. I don't know how to drive a bus, but it's interesting.
Then he found hospital paperwork dated 2015 with a name on it, detailing chronic health problems the man had been going through.
2015 fall catalog, Carson Tahoe Health, chronic. Oh. I think this guy. and his bus just got left. It says his name on here and that he was having health problems. So he was having chronic health problems, and that's for a hospital. That's papers saying what he was going through.
A checkbook, shoes, a 2018 catalog, and papers dated December 2019, just 6 years ago. Outside sat a Toyota Tercel with the key still in the ignition, a note left on the seat explaining the car's history, and dog fur covering the back seat.
This is weird. Why would they tie a rope to the steering wheel? What's putting me off is this doesn't even smell abandoned. It's just like it's somebody vanished and their vehicle has been left. Nothing has gotten to it yet. Rats haven't chewed through. This is amazing. I don't know, you guys. I really don't know about this. The flash floods over the years are just creating this gully, and any day now, it's just gonna get washed out. He must have had a dog. This is all dog fur on the back. Got the parking brake. 4-wheel drive. Okay. Nice. Reverse. It has the same setup as Suzuki. The key is still in. It's not going to crank over since it's battery. I found this note that was left on the seat, and it reads, "Just so you know." Let's see what the rest is. You could pause, read, but basically at the end, these Toyotas seemingly run forever with care, and that a teenager owned it, treated it very rough with a whoop-de four-wheeler right after his mom paid for it, as it wasn't his money. So it's basically just saying, you know, it was a teenager's car. He didn't take care of it because he didn't pay for it. It's bizarre because we keep finding stuff that is giving us clues to what happened.
The cabin nearby had been insulated with Old Roy dog food bags, the same brand as the fur in the car, confirming the same man lived in both places.
You could see that's all dog food, so he insulated the walls with dog food bags, Old Roy dog food, and we found that fur on the Toyota, which means clearly he was living in this house too. Going into the bathroom.
But there was no sign of him, no body, no grave, no final clue, just an entire life abandoned in the desert, slowly being swallowed by flash floods. What might have happened to the man whose name was on those hospital papers? Where did he go when his health finally gave out? And why did no one ever come back for any of it? In 2024, a driver on US 93 near Area 51 saw two lights around 1 a.m. that kept appearing out of nowhere, moving east, then going dark, repeating the same pattern in the same spot for at least 2 hours. The sky was clear. If it was military planes circling, why turn the lights off for half of every pass? And why was the timing all over the place? Dark for longer than lit, never the same gap twice? In October 2021, a man exploring the desert near Area 51 noticed strange lights flickering in the distance from the mountains. The area was completely abandoned, not a soul around until he found a hole in the ground with something inside.
The area that I'm at right now is completely abandoned. Not a soul in sight. And look what I found over here.
A cow dumped in the pit, with no explanation for how it got there or why.
Inside this hole, I found the most creepiest thing. There is a cow inside here. Look at that. Is that insane or what?
He kept flashing his light toward the mountains, trying to catch the source of the glow, but it wouldn't show itself again.
I was also getting a mysterious light coming from the mountains, but I can't seem to get it. I keep flashing my light. I'll keep you updated.
Who would have left a cow in a hole in the middle of nowhere? What was that light in the mountains, and why did it only appear when no one was watching? In May 2021, YouTubers Jasko and Chris were using the Randonautica app in the Nevada desert when the app led them to a porta potty where Jasko found a hidden box containing photos of their friend CJ with a girl named Julia cut into heart shapes.
Look at this, hold on. Before I open it, this is, yeah, let me close this, I'm sorry. This should be a warning sign. Best friends forever. It's a weird box, for sure. And like on the top, it says best friends forever. Like, I've been screaming your name for like 2 minutes.
It's in the cars insulated.
Yeah, I figured. This is where things get crazy. One.
What is it?
A key with the number 2 on it.
That's random as hell.
Yeah, random as hell. We just found a key with number 1 on it in the purse.
Oh my god, you're
in
right.
In the Gucci purse, right? So there's a key with number 2.
Okay.
I don't know how this video sequence is gonna go. It might be before this in the video, but it also, well, no, we just did the intro. So in the last video, you guys will see that we found a key with number 1 on it. If you guys didn't watch part 1, I highly suggest you do, because this stuff won't make sense, but this is where things get crazy, right?
Yeah.
Do you see this?
Mm-hmm.
You know what this is, right? CJ
That's a picture of
and
CJ.
Julia.
Holy
picture
shit.
of CJ and Julia.
Bro, this looks like a heart.
This is cut out. Yeah, it's in the shape of a heart. It's just their faces. But here's the thing. I know what you guys are thinking, right? Come on.
Deeper in the desert, they found a suitcase with a J on it, a Starbucks cup with Jules written on it, and a pillow stabbed through with a blade that read, "I hate Jules and slow."
Why is there a luggage in the middle of the desert? Oh no, bro. Look around us for a second. Mountains, 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 mountains.
Literally just mountainous range.
We are so far away from civilization to the point where like this doesn't even make sense.
It doesn't at all.
It's a luggage. But here's the thing. The first ever time CJ and I came to Nevada, we found a luggage just like this in the middle of the desert. You know what was inside of it? Meat. Meat. What kind of meat? I don't know.
That's disgusting.
Disgusting.
This side. I might throw up.
I don't smell anything right now.
I'm still far away.
So.
Bro, I'm still out there. I wish I could only get back. But there's something over there like catching my eye. It's shiny.
Oh, I see it too. There. Something's like reflecting off the sun.
It's probably enough. This thing was cut up, beat up.
It's an American Airlines tag on it.
Okay. What?
What's going on right now?
The app then brought them to an abandoned building Jasko had visited a year earlier, but this time, photos of CJ were plastered all over the walls, some nailed through his eye, next to papers about the Zodiac Unaliver.
Oh my god.
What's that?
What? What?
Annoying.
Dude, it's
What?
very windy, so like, if it's kind of like a collapsing building, so there might be metal and stuff like. I'm trying.
Where are they? This is awesome.
Those did not sound normal. There might be someone in here, so I'm just
gonna go check outside. I could have sworn I just heard someone outside.
Sure.
Now we're good. I'll just double check it. Anything?
Just a whole bunch of beer. There's a remote.
Think the TV still works? Where are we going?
I'm just walking. Wait. Just keep an open eye.
Wow.
What was there? Is that Dark Mysteries?
Dark Mysteries. There's some people just like peeing in
Here's the
bottles.
thing. I never ever, when I came here the first time, I never like actually like got to explore the full place because of like I was so damn scared last time.
That's cool. Makes me feel good about it.
Just look at this place. This will blow you away.
All I can see is like tons of money on the ground everywhere I look. Doors, wood, nails.
Look at this.
Wow. Hot tub time machine.
Oh
Alright,
my
I'm
God.
sorry. I apologize. You're
Look
this.
at that. Have you seen Carl? Oh my goodness, there's a missing person sign right in front of us.
That's really sad.
I really hope she gets found.
But you're right. This actually looks like it was a nice place. I was wrong. I apologize.
Crime, right?
What? There's so many like. Somebody walking? Check on there's not somebody down there.
What?
Check on this. There's not somebody's walking around. I'm seeing shadows.
This is not a public restroom. Customers only.
This is a business? Bro, the bedrooms. This is a brothel probably. With a tub like that?
You might not be wrong.
Look at hold on, seriously, look at the wallpaper. It's just like it's a woman.
You might have a good point there. We're in Nevada and there's a lot of brothels here. I almost feel like I don't know.
What was that?
What was that? That was a door. 100% that was a door. Hold on.
Wasn't that door open right there?
I don't know.
I don't want to go in there, man.
Chris?
What? I don't want to go further back in the house, bro.
Chris, that wasn't like that before. In the hallway?
I know what I'm talking about. Moving.
Do you want to go?
The stuff on the wall is just like do you even think it's safe to be here? Like at the end of the day?
I mean, look at the place. It's kind of
I
collapsing.
know you like these abandoned buildings, but we gotta get home at some point this week, so
Oh, for sure. What does it say?
it's not worth it.
Bro. That's Zodiac. The Zodiac.
Oh my god. California, right? No, Florida.
Those are Florida strip. Holy. Look at all these papers on the floor. Zodiac. Oh my god!
What the f? Dude, how did those get here? Those are those pictures of CJ.
Bro.
Then Jasko saw a face in the third floor window, buzz cut, staring at them, and seconds later, it moved across the building toward the back.
Experience trip, bro. I don't know what to think anymore. I feel like there's a really good chance that they could be here right now.
Someone's been here recently. Like, look at that. That's a
Starbucks. Where was that truck that's parked on the road? What if they're in that truck? That budget truck. Someone over there?
I'm hearing. Hold on.
I say we just get the hell out of here. You happy to explore again?
Chris, if we didn't explore, we wouldn't have found that.
We are in 10 mystery.
Oh, what was that? Yo.
Just go.
We're sorry. Go, come. Okay, yo, what is going on? What is going on, Chris? We're in the middle. Just look around us.
There's nothing around here.
There's nothing but that, Chris. This doesn't make any sense.
I don't understand it. I really just that's what bothers me the most. I don't.
There's someone in that fucking window. That third window right there. The third window. There's someone in that fucking window. I just saw their head pop out. If that's who's with us, bro. Let's go. Come on. See where that star is with the cross, right?
Yeah.
The left one. The window to the left of that, there was a head. Short hair, buzz cut. This can't be real right now.
Is there a basement here too? You see that thing now? There could be a whole nother floor here that we haven't even seen.
So who planted those photos in a building they'd visited a year ago? How did they know the group would return, and who was watching from that window, waiting?